hour this morning, his wife, Jennifer Pierce, got into a car. There was an explosion and she was killed.
Action!
I read a book by Joe O'Donnell that had real noir elements to it, and I always wanted to make a noir. So we made a deal for me to write the script, Joe and I. The vision for the film is something noirish that would play today in a contemporary fashion, and unfortunately corruption is never out of fashion. And so that was the vision, to create something that might be contemporary today but feel like an old-time noir movie. At least have the elements that made those noir movies so great.
I got involved. Bobby Moresco is a friend of mine, a writer-director, as we know, that I admire tremendously, and he sent me the material, and you know, as all his writing is always very stimulating, and also the genre of the piece is something that I've always been attracted to, which is sort of this noir, dark, moral sort of melodrama. So for me to talk about who my character is, in a way, in the hands of the continuing process of the film. He's faced deep emotional, moral dilemmas in his life, and he's made some choices that he is not proud of. And he tries to rectify that in the course of the film. And like I said, it's up to the audience to determine how they feel about that and how they feel about him.
I think the thing that interested me most about this project was the people involved. I met Bobby a few years ago, and we got along really, really well. And he sent me a copy of the script. I read it. I just thought it was a fantastic piece, you know, with wonderful characters in the tradition of great noir films, which he and I are both a fan of. So for me, it was really on that kind of basis that I became involved in this project. It was really Bobby and the script. I play a character called Daniel Gallagher. He's an ex-cop. He was framed as being bent and sent away to prison for 6 years. And sort of most of the story happens in the week after he gets released. He's smart, he's a tough guy. He's on a mission to find out exactly what happened to him, and he's got a week to do it.
Decided to take on this project because it was an amazing opportunity for me to work with someone like Bobby. to work with Karl. It was, you know, like a project that it was like a dream come true. My character is someone that is very different from what I'm used to play. She's a very strong woman who's an agent, special agent, kind of spy. You don't know if she's the good girl or the bad girl. You don't really know what her intentions are, and that made it very special for me to be able to try to do a role that was completely different than what I've been doing.
Well, Andy I knew for a couple of years. Not only is he a wonderful actor, but a wonderful, terrific guy. So my relationship with Andy has only gotten much, much stronger as director-actor. Our friendship has grown. Andy is not just one of the great guys of all time, he's one of the wonderful actors of our time. Sofía, I had not met before, but boy, is she a joy. I mean, just a terrific woman and threw herself entirely into the role, and I couldn't have been happier to not only direct her, but to know her. Karl's the mainstay of the movie. He's in every frame. He's in every shot almost. So to get to know Karl has been nothing but a joy. He's a wonderful, wonderful human being, a great guy, a great father, a great family man, and a fantastic actor. Maybe the best thing to come out of this entire movie was, you know, getting to know Karl and spending so much time with him. And boy, I'd like to find something else for us to work together with.
Bobby comes from the acting background, you know, he's a writer, you know, and he's worked, he's had writing workshops and actors workshops, and comes from the theater, so there's a natural, organic exploration that happens with directors like that. He gives you a lot of freedom. He stimulates you when you need to be stimulated. He encourages you when you need encouragement to go in a certain direction.
Working with Bobby Moresco was fantastic. He's, you know, not only the writer of the film, but he's also the director of the film. And, you know, sometimes when you work with a writer, he gets, you know, they can get very protective of the material, but Bobby wasn't like that at all. He was very much open to collaboration, and he was very specific about what he wanted, but then at the same time, you know, he gives his actors a lot of latitude, brings stuff to the table, and it was one of the most pleasurable experiences that I've ever had.
Working with Bobby Moresco was a dream. It was like amazing, you know, to work with somebody that has his experience, that has done what he's done, and the way he is with the actors. I mean, he made me feel super comfortable with this role, even though it was like the first time that I was actually playing someone like this character. So he helped me a lot to feel comfortable and confident.
Hey, Lisa here with a bonus behind the scenes movie fact. Did you know that there's a Starbucks cup in every Fight Club scene? Director David Fincher thought the Starbucks shops popping up on every block of LA in the late 90s was too much of a good thing. So he poked fun of the coffee chain in Fight Club. He's claimed to have sneaked a Starbucks cup into every shot, with permission of the chain, of course. With one exception, Starbucks didn't want its shop destroyed on the film. Do you like my shirt? You can get one for yourself in the link in the description.